Hey guys, I'm back outside again. I guess I didn't really follow my last episode too well. I stuck with my tradition. Fucking spirit is telling me you should heed your own advice sometimes. Shit. But no, and truth be told, I am in my original spot that I sit in, so yeah, definitely stuck with tradition this time around. Hey, learning, not perfect. I love this spot. I am in a loving mood today. I am. And it feels great. It does. So, it got me thinking about how we fear love. Right? I mean, why do we? Why do we fucking do that when clearly we all know it feels better than other emotions, right? So, I don't know. Maybe the answer comes by the end of the episode, right? As we talk through it all. Who knows what kind of downloads will come through, right? We'll see, I guess. But anyway, yeah, I did. I wanted to talk about it. I just kept feeling a need to discuss the relationships we have in life and how they are the core, the core of our lives, really. But as we grow, we have to decide, who is going to be the best ones for us to get involved with or stay involved with. And who isn't, right? It's an energy exchange. And we learn as we go through that, some energies will make us, and some will definitely fucking break us. But it's this truth, honestly, that it helps us realize what energies we want to have around us. We have to see that some of those relationships elevate, and some, well, fucking don't. And guys, we have to be honest. We have to be honest about that and how we want to move forward with those certain energies or relationships. So yeah, I was working through all those thoughts, and then I found this quote, and the quote is, "They are afraid of love, because love creates a world they cannot control." And it was George Orwell who said that. I guess Georgie solved the answer for us, huh? We don't have to wait anymore. Episode done. No. But I thought, when I found that, I was like, fuck. That does make a lot of sense. Even in just my own experiences, huh? So I started, branching out my thoughts to, a bigger, more all-encompassing scale, I guess, to see if the quote would still fit. And of course, I'm pleased to inform you, I was not disappointed. So, let's go bigger. Have you guys ever heard about Human 2.0? It's been talked about for years. I was looking into it because of the download around this episode. It's not something I studied. And I'm talking I found it going back until at least 2011. But I would think the discussions of it probably began sooner. Again, this is Just Jen talking. Just Jen. Somebody's going to get that Will and Grace reference. So what I'm saying is We're just having a chat. We're having a chat on this, and in no way am I claiming to be an expert. Okay? But damn it, I find it fucking interesting, and I'm not sorry to talk about it now. I feel like I have to say that sometimes. Because we need to be reminded that we all have the ability to search for our own thoughts on any topic we choose. We have to remember to use the artificial intelligence that's around us, the AI, as a tool, and not as a replacement for our own knowledge or our fucking desire to learn. I hear music next door. It's very South music. It's like... What was I saying? But yeah, that's what I think about today when I see that quote from Georgie Boy, yeah? The Human 2.0. Fun fact, by the way, George Orwell is just his pen name. I did not know that until like fucking yesterday, you guys. His real name is Eric. Eric Blair. Eric Blair, that's his name. Oh shit, the more you know. Listen, someday you might fucking thank me, okay? You might be, I don't know, playing trivia for fuck's sake at some bar somewhere, and you might save your whole team with that one. You never know. Someday you might be thanking the podcast girl who was often easily distracted for her absolute randomness. Okay. Alright, so. Meanwhile, back at the episode. Human 2.0, okay, is what they want to do to quote-unquote upgrade humanity. They want to use AI and integrate that technology into human bodies. And honestly, I feel like we make it easier and easier as we steer towards the tech doing it all for us. And maybe you're sitting there and you're like, not me. I don't fucking do that. But fuck yeah, we do. We do. I mean, from Alexa to Tesla, we are relying more and more on technology to control our lives. Drive me here. Or, I'm almost out of cookies, order more. I don't know. It seems real clear to me. Now, to me, okay, it's not using the tech that's the problem. It's the allowing it to take over that's gonna be our fucking downfall. But it will only be the downfall if we don't choose to correct now. And it's as simple as starting to moderate your own tech use. You, personally. You doing it. I'm saying, go out and buy your own damn cookies in a car that you fucking drive yourself. Damn it. See, the problem I have with this all, okay, is that we're going towards a world where machines upgrade us as humans. But I have to ask, why are we not listening to anyone that is trying to show us how to upgrade ourselves? How to choose consciousness over consumption. And many of us are turning to face this, really we are. But the scary part is, so many stay in suffering, blind to their own abilities. And it's sad, and it sucks. And that's why the quote-unquote powers that be want to control us with machines. Individually is how we can stop it before it gets beyond our reach. But again, we have to value ourselves more than an easy machine-based existence. And unfortunately today, many seem like they would choose the latter. But everything starts small. Like the Buddha says, the jug fills drop by drop. So, those of us who choose to speak our truths are here for those who just want better in their own space of this giant world, I guess. I think so many, honestly, would choose it because would choose the machine-based way because they don't understand the entire spectrum of it. Like, I feel like it's just let's latch on to that one piece that sounds good and then just decide that because that one piece sounds good, then all of it must be good. I guess that's good enough. I don't know. So, what they predict, if we stay the course we're on, is AI will advance beyond humans and we will fall into singularity, which is when machines have intelligent behaviors that are basically fucking indistinguishable from human intelligent behavior. If they continue upgrading themselves, then we will supposedly have self-aware AI. And on Earth, humans will basically become obsolete. Now, I think it's funny, it's just fucking stamped into my brain, but isn't it funny that the machines will elevate themselves until they become self-aware, but yet here we have humans trying to tell you that the way you heal yourself and become the best version is by becoming fucking self-aware? I don't know. Again, I'm no expert. I'm not. I'm pretty sure it was Einstein, though, who predicted singularity. I think he said by the year 2045. Which, honestly, isn't too fucking far off, you guys. Think about it. I'm glad I'm outside for this episode. It makes me feel human. Like I said, Human 2.0, okay, is where we have AI fused into our human bodies in some way, shape, or form. So yeah, it's fucking highly debated, for obvious reasons. For some it's related to faith, you know. Some it's related to risk. Some it's related to plain old fucking human defiance. But regardless, it is debated. And of course, you know, I look at the whole picture. I look at every side. It's what I like to do. That's how I choose to live my life. There are upsides, you know, like medically bionic limbs can help those in need, you know, shit like that, right? But the issue is when they begin talking about using AI to integrate with our consciousness or intelligence. Because a big call out around this is, if you do that, who has the ability to control that? Like, is there a way that someone could influence humanity with that tech for malicious purposes or for their own fucking gain? I'd say probably yes. Seeing as how they do that now with tech that's not even implanted in us. I don't know about you, okay? But if we are humans who are here with free will, then why the fuck would we use that to let them take that away from us? Why would we use our free will to choose to go down that path, is what I'm saying. Are we really that lazy as a society that we would have, that we would want to have AI think for us? Or be implanted into our brains so that we can Google with just our thought process alone? Does that not sound extremely fucking stupid to anybody else? Shit. I'm telling you right now, I'll be living in a cave somewhere by myself. Like, I don't know, fucking eating, like, fucking cave rats or shit before I get on that crazy train. I like my free will, thank you very much. Fucking cave rats. Shit. I like that I can be weird and quirky and random, and I don't want to fall in line with robots. But hey, that's just my opinion for myself and my life. Again, choice is always yours. I mean, but seriously, what do you guys think about it? You know? See, thing is, as I bet a lot sitting there, yeah, I won't let that happen. If they try to do that, I'll say nope. But it's not like they're gonna dump the big event on us, right? They're not just gonna dump that on us. Because they know a lot of people do think like me on this, right? No, it's gonna be a gradual build to it. And honestly, it's already started. I mean, with fucking face readers and fucking self-driving cars. They too know that the jug fills one drop at a time. See? I don't know. When's the last time you put your phone away for at least a few hours? Really? And just stop and think about how much we rely on our tech. It's making it so easy for them to introduce more of it. And not just more, but more invasive forms of it. And because we're so dulled by the tech we already use, we readily accept it. Just like we did with the thumb reader on the phone, right? That turned into the face reader. Yeah. I just think we need to step back once in a while and be mindful of this tech instead of just opening our mouths and being spoon-fed whatever the fuck they want to feed us. I don't know, think about it. A new iPhone drops, what, every fucking 6 months? And not many changes, right? In the physical feature of the phone, right? If you look at it. But yet, everyone scrambles to get the newest version when the one they have does exactly all the same shit. So, you gotta think. What's different? My theory? They have some kind of, I don't know, AI that controls more and more of how we consume, how we think and do by the way we use the phones. And as they upgrade them, they get more and more into the psyche of humans with whatever invisible algorithm they fucking have. Yeah. Maybe that's the very thing that drives so many to do it on autopilot, upgrade to the newest phone. I don't know. Again, just thoughts out loud. But, I mean, just because the logo happens to be an apple doesn't mean it's necessarily a healthy option. You feel me? It's a fucking candy apple, okay? Is it an apple? But is it really? Which brings me to the quote again. They are afraid of love because love creates a world they cannot control. See, it goes way back with this notion. It goes all the way back to the story of creation in the Bible, for example. See what I did with the apple there? Foreshadowing. Yes, I'm talking about Adam and Eve. At least the Bible version of it, okay? I'm not saying I necessarily agree, but again, let's be open to different avenues. So to recap, basically, the image of God was placed upon earth between two separate beings that were meant to merge as one to form the bond and unite in unconditional love, as is God's divine plan. Created in the image of God, and God's image is love. So two love meant to be one love. And they go through this garden and get tempted. And so they basically move away from love into sin. Sin is to be understood as a selfish act. This caused the balance of love and trust to be thrown off, right? And that sinning, it changes them forever. And no longer are they beings of love and divine light. Purity of God's hands just been upon them, just living to love, to thrive. No. Now they are fearful, blaming. They hide from God's love. They are only being driven to find a way to fucking survive. If God is love, okay, when Adam and Eve decided to turn away from that love and sinned, the minute they sinned, they ran from God. Ran. That's what it says. They ran. They ran from God, who is love. Ran from love. See? Just like our quote. It's a theme of humans, apparently. But I'm sitting here like, I don't know. Why? Why? And honestly, how the fuck can I turn it off in my own self? I don't want to run from love. And today, right? It still happens. Me personally, as I'm sure many of you have as well, have felt love for someone and they ran from it. Oh, maybe you ran from it. Be honest. Turned away from it because deep down, the intensity of such a feeling scares us. A feeling so strong, so good. And if we are to base it off the creation story, then maybe it's been passed down from that initial bout of shame. Who knows, right? I don't know. I guess how they felt when God asked them what they'd done, is like it shines a light inside of us. Same thing when someone shows us that good, strong feeling, like it does. It shines a big light because love is powerful. And sometimes if we're not ready or receptive to that, I don't know, we run. Maybe we feel undeserving or that it's not meant for us and we run. It's like sometimes maybe we've been treated away for so long throughout life that we begin to assume that everyone will treat us that way. But when we meet someone and they have no intention of treating us the same way, but because we're so scared to open up to that change, to be vulnerable with it, we start treating them the way we have always been treated. It's how we give karma to others. Often without even realizing we're fucking doing it. Basically, we get placed into an energy by somebody treating us the way that somebody else treated them. Fucking sucks, huh? But it doesn't have to. We just have to learn to get back to our core image, the image of the Creator who made us. I mean, look at it this way. If we are all connected as collective consciousness, then we have the ability to be the ones to change that situation. And we do it by healing ourselves from that situation. And whether you like it or not, yes, it fucking depends on who you are. But you also clear that karma from the other person who passed it to you in the first place. Me personally, I like that. I do. I've been hurt, right? I've been hurt a lot. I've been hurt bad. We all have. But I've learned to heal it. And if it hurts me, okay, it has to hurt that person who had it before me. It has to hurt them too. Because we're created in the image of love. And if it hurts love in me, then it hurts love in them. See? So if by just being true to my own sense of love, I can heal that in more than just myself, I can heal that in somebody else too, just by loving myself. In that situation, right? In the situation, I don't know. I'm happy to do it. Really. I don't know. I heard somebody say once that through strength grows beauty. And I just think that sums up what I'm saying around being able to heal those things within and without at the same time. Yeah. Love is beauty. And it takes strength to unconditionally love through hurt. I don't know. I say we gotta learn not to run from love when it comes to us and when it's moving through us as a healer. So we all have the ability to heal each other, you guys. Really, guys. We have to fucking stop running. When it comes to love, fucking skip leg day, okay? So yeah, in those situations, we choose to run to the familiar things that sadly, more often than not, are the same things that are keeping us stuck in limbo, making us feel trapped. Now, through my own healing, I've embraced my own situations of where I ran, or I had people run on me. And I've had to look deep to see why, and to try to understand. And the thing is we have to find our own reasons. That's the healing around love that we forget. Like the story of Adam and Eve. Why did they feel shame when they too were love, right? Just like the Creator. Love created by God, and since love is so strong, they simply needed to own up to their choice and ask for forgiveness, and it would have been given. That's love. The ego holds grudge. God doesn't have ego, spirit, source, universe, whatever, right? No. If the heart is pure in the asking, the forgiveness is given. Because love is peace. And what happened to Adam and Eve was ego. Their ego told them to run and be fearful of God's wrath. But love has no wrath. And when we hear truth, if we hear truth, okay? It has to be pure truth for it to be love. If we look at more stories of the Bible, right, we see the wrath of God usually came when humans kept defying the love he gave them, right? Tried to build towers to be their own God, etc. That kind of shit. The truth is, where there is peace, the ego cannot exist. In Eden, the story goes that the peace was disrupted by the serpent's temptations. Now here today, we are disrupting our peace with outside temptations. And we run from love because of it. So the truth is the story is forever being told. Maybe it's not the story of creation of humans on earth itself. Maybe instead it's the story of creation every day as we choose to repeat the same pattern, the same ideals. Maybe it's the collective that needs to learn. And we just need enough individuals to freaking own up and start doing it for the collective to actually change for the better. It seems to me, if love is the solve, it's a hell of a lot easier than living the way we have been for eternity thus far. Fucking shit. Like, I'm always one, I say, that I don't regret because it's made me who I am today. But I'm always going to ache for that love that I ran from, or that ran from me. But it's an understanding that comes to you because I've decided for the rest of my life, you know it, my favorite karmic rule, da-da-da-da, I only owe love a chance to grow. And that's what I choose to do. Feels natural, honestly. Now, I've asked for forgiveness around love I've dismissed. I have. And I know it's been given. Because it's asked in truth. I'm authentic when I say it. And I've forgiven myself because I only knew what I knew. I only knew what I knew. Can you say the same? Or better yet, are you willing to do the same for your own highest good? You can decide. And whatever is right for you, you will know. You will. But you have to listen to that love within. That beating of your heart when you think of a person, or that smile that spreads unknowingly across your face when they call or text. That is spirit using the body you have to show you the fucking love you feel. And I know that to be true because I felt it my whole life. I learned how to ignore it because, I don't know, I used to be laughed at for my open love, and I listened too long to those voices. Never again. I've learned I like love better. Love better, I guess. See, the whole human 2.0, right? If we look at it from a science point instead of a spiritual one, the powers that be can control machines, can control technology. If we succumb to the idea of this so-called human upgrade, we sacrifice our natural love in order to be controlled. AI can do many, many things, and some may be beneficial to humans, but we gotta remember that tech is meant to be a tool. We already fucked up with the tool of money, you guys, okay? And we made it mean more than it should. I hope for the sake of us all that we can fucking learn from that and not do it with tech. AI cannot love. That is why they keep pushing the integration of it. Because in a world where there is no love, we have stripped ourselves of the image of our Creator. Made us. The Creator who made us. And because of that, we allow ourselves to be controlled. Call it the devil or what have you. I don't know. But I would look closely at anyone pushing the AI-human hybrid. What do they want to control? Again, many will just ignore and think, 2045, I have time. But I'm telling you, it will sneak up on us before we know it. We have to let our jugs fill with the drops of liquid we want in life. And me personally, I choose love. Now, I don't have all the answers on this. Again, it's a talking point to make us more aware of what humanity could look like if we don't change. I mean, call them myths, but there's a ton of evidence of history repeating around greed and tech. From Atlantis to ancient civilizations that just seem to up and disappear one day. Maybe those so-called powers that be have us believe their myths so that they can continue to control us because we still refuse to openly allow and receive the unconditional love we were all made from. We have to choose. And we have to choose wisely, is what I say. Today, we use the tech we have to disassociate from our life in the physical. That's the plan, The drop by drop into the jug, yeah, right? Like, we use superficial reasons to swipe right or left, turning our backs on what could be love every day, and ways that just have become so normalized that we keep doing it, even as over time, we all have become so done with that fucking way of living. I can't even tell you how many people I talk to that say they miss the human experience, like actual interaction with other humans, and even simple things like phone calls or checkouts at the store. So, if so many people miss that connection, then I gotta wonder why we keep pushing away from that connection in the first place. That's us feeling shame that we are running away from love. Again, Adam and Eve repeats. You see what I'm saying? So on the flip side, I don't hate technology. I do believe it should be a tool for humans and not an extension of humans. For example, I might ruffle a few feathers here, but hear me out. I don't mind less people working checkout registers or sweeping fucking floors. I don't mind robots doing those things. I don't, because I believe we all should be manifesting our best lives here. Because if we embrace the love we are powerful enough to be able to do those things. And as such, and as being a person who has worked retail for fucking many years, I would say, again from experience, that most of the people in those jobs would rather be living another way. The world became about consumption, right? So we were driven to feel like we had to work to live. And we become accustomed to make money by whatever means were possible for us or to us, yeah? But I'd be willing to bet that most of us would rather not have to worry about money. We would rather a world where we can all enjoy our lives as we choose. Loud car. He chooses to be loud and I allow it, see? Live our lives, enjoy them as we choose, as we manifest them, yeah? And so I think if I want humanity to experience their manifested lives, right, that happiness, then I can say for sure that nobody is manifesting cleaning up after other humans. Ming, ming. Or working fucking 8 hours. Standing at a cash register for minimum fucking wage. I'm just saying. From experience. When this girl was in retail, she couldn't wait to fucking get out of it. I don't know. I just try to live my life each day in love and go from there. Never am I perfect. And yes, sometimes I do lose sight of my own love in life. I do. But healing brings self-awareness. And in that, I can observe my reasons why I do that and choose to correct it and move forward. Basically, my ass got tired of always moving backwards, or at least feeling like I was. And so I embraced the changes I needed to make. And I continue to do so every day. That's what we all need to try to do if we're gonna remain humans. If we can understand our own consciousness, then we can clearly upgrade ourselves naturally. And leave the AI to be a helpful tool that we created to improve our quality of life. And definitely not something to rewrite that quality. Because we chose it. Hey Alexa, fuck off. Okay, my friends. I'm just asking you to think about it all and choose love whenever and wherever you can, especially for yourself. Unbecome what isn't you. And you'll see that love is way easier to handle. It's part of your creator-given image, after all. That's all for now, my friends. I will talk to you all later. Bye.